further away from the park, Express Pass isn't included, and do you know how much we paid for our room?
But we're not at a prime or a value resort.
Hey everyone, Ben and Ob here, and today we're gonna do some comparing. A little this versus that. We love all the hotels at Universal Orlando Resort, but when we bring our friends and family, there's one hotel that we always like to upgrade to. So today, we're gonna spend some time and give you 5 reasons why you should consider upgrading to Sapphire Falls.
Sapphire Falls is the only resort at Universal Orlando that falls into the preferred resort category. What does the preferred category mean? It means it's a little fancier than the value resorts or the prime resorts of Endless Summer, Aventura, or Cabana Bay. It's sort of like flying Comfort Plus. You get a little more leg room, but you're definitely still jealous of the people in first class. But when you're upgrading to Comfort Plus, what does that mean? You're spending more money. And so, like upgrading to Comfort Plus at Sapphire Falls, you're gonna spend a little more money for some upgrades.
At Universal, you have complimentary transportation options to get you from your hotel to the parks. At Sapphire Falls, you have a walking path, you get access to a shuttle bus, and also you have the upgraded option of a water taxi. These water taxis are awesome. Not only do they get you off of your feet, but they're a party on a boat. There was one time we were riding home from the parks and everyone on the boat was singing Hotel California with us. It was the best experience ever. However, there are cons to the water taxi. The biggest con being that the line does get so long at times, especially when the boats open up for the morning or towards the end of the evening. Everyone wants to get back to their hotel or to the parks, and you might wait a while. We do notice that people from Aventura and Cabana Bay like to jump on the Sapphire Falls water taxi. Not that we've ever done that. Shh. So, is the water taxi worth upgrading and paying that additional price? Just for this? No. So I guess we should move on to point number 2, see if that helps give reason to why you should upgrade at Sapphire Falls.
Pro tip, if that Sapphire Falls water taxi is busy, take the walking path, go over to Royal Pacific and use their water taxi if you really want to ride the water taxi.
That was point number 1 of why you should upgrade to Sapphire Falls. It didn't really prove the point we were looking for now, did it? Maybe the rooms will do the trick. The first thing you're gonna notice when you walk into your room at Sapphire Falls is technically the rooms are a little bigger than a prime or value resort. It's only like maybe 2 square feet. I don't know, I haven't done the math, but technically these rooms are just a bit bigger than what you get at Aventura, Cabana Bay, or Endless Summer. Additionally, we think the theming is nicer. Now, that said, Aventura has some fantastic theming as well as Cabana Bay, but we just kind of like the island vibe a little bit more. On top of that, your amenities in this room are going to be a step up. You are getting a bit more for your buck. I was gonna say a bit more value, but you know, that's confusing with the value resorts, but you're supposed to get a little bit more bang for your buck when you're at these rooms. Let's go take a look around and see if we agree. All right, so couple key pieces I wanna point out that are my personal favorite at Sapphire Falls. 1, that shower. Absolutely amazing, so much better than the built-ins. On top of it, when you are at a preferred hotel or up, you get a better hair dryer. If you're somebody like me who dries their hair before they go to the parks and likes to get it nice and done and out of the way, you want one of these. Yes, we're not talking Cabana Bay's hair dryer attached to the wall. You get a hair dryer. Ben doesn't understand why it's so great. Personally, big fan of it, and it's so nice not to have to bring one with me.
The other thing about the rooms at Sapphire Falls are they don't have the paper-thin walls of Endless Summer. If you stayed at Endless Summer, you know exactly what we're talking about.
That was pretty extra of you of how you put your swimsuit on. To the pool! Pool opens at 9. Ben was right. It's not quite 9 yet. It's 8:54. So we're gonna be the kids waiting to get into the pool. Like, let us in. Come on. I guess we can talk a little bit about the pool while we're here.
Cabana Bay has 2 pools. Aventura has 1. At Cabana Bay, you have the Atomic Courtyard,
Yep.
which has the slide,
Very cool slide.
and you have the Lazy River Courtyard, which, as the name would suggest, has a lazy river.
What?
Kind of shocker.
I know.
Here at Sapphire Falls, you only have the 1 pool. However, it is probably one of our favorite pools at all of Universal.
And the slide's better than the one at Cabana Bay.
Slide is great. It's a little bigger than probably the Lazy River Courtyard at Cabana Bay.
And it's certainly way more well-themed than Aventura's pool. Be honest, we don't hang out at the pool very often when we come to Universal at all. We're busy in the parks and filming. But if you bring family and friends with you and they want to hang out by a pool because they haven't seen the light of day in months, Sapphire Falls does not miss the mark. Ben and I are gonna go and swim around a little bit, enjoy some of the pool, enjoy some water. I can't bring the camera with me, so we're gonna go do that, and then we'll head back to our room, shower up, get ready for point number what? I think 4? Point number 4 that we're on? To try and convince you why upgrading's really worth it. This next amenity when you stay at Sapphire Falls is a game changer. Starting at the preferred level hotels, you get table service restaurants in the hotel. The difference between Cabana Bay, Aventura, and Endless Summer is they have cafeteria style dining, meaning you're gonna grab your food and you're gonna serve yourself. But when you upgrade to a place like Sapphire Falls, you are going to be served. You have options of Strongwater and Ametista, which are 2 fantastic restaurants. Strongwater is tapas style dining. It is fantastic, from the rum flights to the tres leches cakes. You can't miss it. But today we're not going to Strongwater. I know, it's sad. I need some tres leches cake in my life. We're sitting outside at Ametista right now, and they're currently serving a breakfast buffet. But we do have reservations for lunch, so we're gonna hang out a little bit, and then we're gonna see what they have on the menu. You're gonna join us for lunch. Ametista already has some significantly different vibes than Strongwater upstairs. It is bright, it is airy, and there's a lot of really great options on the menu here. The number 1 option I was told, which I'm not planning on getting because I'm not looking for that big of a meal right now, is the rotisserie chicken, which when you walk in and out of Sapphire Falls, you're gonna see the rotisserie chickens going, and they always look amazing. But right now, it's a warm day out. We have more filming to do, and we have a lot of walking ahead of us. So probably looking for something light and maybe a rum cake. Maybe a rum cake to top it off.
We already knew the rum cake was coming.
True question here. Which rum cake was better, this one or the one that I ordered for our room?
The one that you ordered for the room was at like
10 p.m. and we were starving.
And it was
That
warm.
one hit different.
So like the $30 on cake was better.
Yeah.
But this one's still also
Real good.
clearly very good. We're not upset by it.
I'm full now. That was yummy.
It was good, and like we mentioned, table service, it's nice to be waited on. It feels good, you know?
Feel spoiled.
We have one more thing you gotta think about if you're gonna upgrade to Sapphire Falls. Let's go find a spot in the lobby and talk about it.
Now I get the fun topic. I get to talk about money. Because Sapphire Falls, you get some of these upgraded amenities, it's going to cost you probably over $250 a night. We're here for 4 nights and we spent over $1,000. Now let's compare that to the Endless Summer in the Prime Value Resorts. Cabana Bay or Aventura are probably gonna be less than $150 a night. And if you're staying at Endless Summer, you're looking at spending probably less than $100 a night. So there is a significant price difference. I can't tell you exactly what you're going to pay because as everything at Universal is usually demand-based pricing. So the more busy it is, the more expensive it's going to be. But just know that there is going to be a fairly sizable price difference if you're looking at the Prime Value Resorts when compared to Sapphire Falls. The debate.
Is Sapphire Falls really worth the upgraded price when you round it all up?
So for the comparison purpose, we'll say, is Sapphire Falls worth an extra $100 when compared to Aventura or Cabana Bay?
For us, it kind of depends. Taking a look at everything we talked about today, do you get an extra $100 out of the water taxi service alone?
Probably not.
Do you get an extra $100 out of the upgraded amenities in your room, like hair dryers and a really nice shower?
Probably not.
Do you get an extra $100 of value out of the restaurants being in the hotel? It was
Probably
really
not.
nice. Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay, the grounds. The grounds,
pools.
the pools, that water slide, you get an extra $100 out of those.
That one might be up there, but again, some of the Prime Value Resorts have some great pools as well.
But when you add it all up,
When you compare all of them and combine them together, the upgrades that you get at Sapphire Falls do add up to quite an experience for your vacation.
when we bring our friends and family on vacation to Universal, we want them to have the best time ever. Like, they're flying from out of state, they're spending time and money to come and be with us on vacation at Universal. So, if we're gonna try and have them make the most of their trip, or if we're trying to feel a little fancy, but we don't want to, break the bank at a premier resort, then Sapphire Falls kind of pans out.
It's truly a great way to enhance a already wonderful Universal Orlando vacation. Now, being at Universal is better than not being at Universal.
Big facts. So no matter where you stay and where you book your Universal Orlando vacation, whether it's at a premier hotel or it's at a value hotel, you still get to go to Universal, which is a win in itself.
If you got anything out of this video, please subscribe to the channel. It really does help us out quite a bit. Stick around for more Universal content. Thanks for watching.
Bye.